So I'm using a new video for music, and this one's just like dance music from Shadowbringers, but like it's by the same channel that I used for the previous one. This one is different in that they decided to like just have a preamble video of like every character, like basically I think voiced character probably from Shadowbringers, just fucking breaking it down. Like this is obviously Make Amigo Dance or something, but it is so entertaining, and I'm gonna be a little bit sad to like have to stop it and actually play the game, which is saying a lot because I love playing this game. Oh shit, the twinning. Oh, they started it again. Okay, so maybe it's a little bit better, but it is funny as shit. Just watching everybody like breaking it down, like fucking they took Xenos' model and like put the words juicy on his ass. Just great. Anyhow, we're gonna be playing more Final Fantasy 14 because I gotta, and I'm gonna go on break like after this until the 19th. So we gotta get it late as it is. I don't know why, like it's very common that when I'm like already late and I'm like, oh boy, I'm gonna start this at like 9:30, suddenly everybody in the world wants to talk to me like right before that. I don't know, but it's fine. This is just a game. We'll go on. We'll get to it. I'll get back to my weird dancing models very soon. Oh, I didn't. There we go. I didn't have the game load in. What are we doing? We're just gonna do fucking story mode. Everybody's on. Everybody's playing. I think I'll just go. I don't think I have anything. No, I don't think I have anything to do. Let's just teleport. Nope, not that one. I'm so used to like going through some rigmarole to get around that I'm like forgetting what it's like to just go directly. Where are we going? We are going to go to Warlord's Echo. Yes. Yes. Oh yeah, things are still like sort of in trouble here. I forgot. That's a pretty sick mount. I don't know where it's from. So we're gonna seek out Valley Garmanda. We'll see how easy. Do that. I have my own ether seeker. Sensors set to detect ethereal aspect. Fire. Right, the seeker is ready to go. Warlord's Echo is suffused with the Skyrune's Ardizua ether, so I've excluded it from the search area to prevent it from swamping the sensors. Let's begin attacking, shall we? The cheesy part. Oh, okay, it's just this. Okay. Affirmative. Tracking nearest source of fire aspected ether. Whoa. Hopefully I don't have to fight anything on this way. I kind of like this one where I don't have to hide. Even though usually like follow quests are like super annoying. Like, oh. Source of fire aspect either locating. Tracking disengaged. I'm pretty sure I have to fight that. Not quite the legendary creature we're after. I'll just kill it and then it'll be fine. Would you mind dealing with that fire sprite? It will continue to confuse the seeker if we leave it be. Yeah, whatever. It's just a sprite. I hope. I've got my Shadowbringers fit back on just because I'm kind of like... I'm in that point where I'm like half getting things from one set and it kind of looks bad. Oh yeah, this is like level 9 there. Oh, it's actually... No, it's not over my level. Yeah. Like, I mean, I might as well use the Mirage Dab because it's not actually the one that generates the big moves. There we go. Why did it make a weird noise? Please specify desired ethereal aspect. Unnecessary measure, I'm afraid. Let's try this again. Affirmative, tracking near source of fire aspected ether. Yeah, I see another, like, fiery-looking thing up there. We're probably gonna have to fight that one, too. It's fine. I beat DPS. I'm here to fight. Yeah, and there it goes. Source of fire spectate ether located. Tracking disengaged. Frightening enough, but again, not what we were looking for. Would few be so kind? We're just like, next! I might as well put this on. Oh, whoops. Whatever, I'm almost done. Why, thanks. I'd ask if it gave you any trouble, but considering who I'm talking to. Seeker, resume tracking, and do try to point out something useful this time. Affirmative. Resuming tracking. Well, there we go. It's like it takes us back. We'll just be like, God fucking damn it. I mean, I'm seeing that again, but like, that's a hole. Source of fire spectate ether located. Tracking disengaged. Yeah, is this like fucking working? Is this a new hole or like an old hole? Ah, another remnant of Valley Garmanda's last rampage. The crater's flames registers the Seeker as corporeal ether. In the words of the Tuloyola saga, when Valley Garmanda rages out of control, its fire burns forever, its ice does not thaw, and its lightning crackles without cease. Thus was the Dawn Servant able to turn the Skyrune's perpetual magic against itself, trapping it in an unending prison of ice. This is no mundane fire, but some kind of everlasting sorcery. Once again, it is a strange feeling to see such fanciful poetry proving true. The most important thing is that the fire was classified as living ether. We can feed a sample into the Seeker and greatly improve its accuracy. One moment. Yeah, we should have thought of this like easily before. Sample analyzed. Recalibrating sensors. There. Now the Seeker should ignore any etheric signatures but Valley Garmanda's. Had I realized this was possible from the start, then you needn't have fought those creatures at all. My apologies, it seems I have much to learn from this journey, as a cleaner and as a guide. This time, the Seeker should be attracted solely to Valley Garmanda's ether. Resume tracking based on the latest sample. Affirmative. Resuming tracking. Sample ethereal signature detected. Engaging accelerated pursuit mode. Accelerated. Okay, so I don't even have to, like, fully... Well, let's get on the bike. Where are we going? Fall damage, no jutsu! Oh, shit. Yeah, I should have thought that better. I was like, nah, it can't hit me. I'm going too fast. Let's fucking try that again. Burning my Etherite tickets. Wait, which... I think we have to go out this way. Wait, what the hell? How? Yeah, we have to go out normally. Okay. Out and around. Can't just be falling out everywhere, I guess. Oh yeah, I should be still kind of southwest. Okay, so if I go into that area that I haven't been yet. This seems like more of same, to be honest. Where are they? Shit. Source of ethereal signature located. Tracking disengaged. Good, the seeker was drawn directly to the Skywind's fire. Now we know that we've set the correct parameters for the ethereal aspect. I'll start increasing the threshold for ethereal concentration. That should direct us to the tour individual itself. Okay, good. Recalibrating sensors. Resuming tracking. We trying to hunt some bird for our barbecue. Still south. Probably not gonna fight it for a while. Still south. We're too busy. We'll pick up that quest while we're there. Sorrow. Oh, no, dude. Injured Yokui appears to be languishing in pain.
Oh, a moment if you would, visitor. You see, I was en route to deliver a pigment from Morlar's Echo to Sentinel just ahead. But fool that I was, I let my guard down, and, oh, when monsters attacked, I had no choice but to flee for my life, abandoning my rations, and even my precious cargo. The beasts and the food are all I care, but that pigment is essential for the repair of our cave murals. Thus I ask, no, I beseech you, go and retrieve the jar of pigment I left behind near the sunken stars.
Whenever I get there.
Pathetic signature detected ahead.
Oh boy. I think we'd noticed if Valley Armando was inside this passage. Let's head through to the other side. Oh wait, I should have waited because I'm gonna get this guy's shit. Fills viral watering water.
You there! By my reckoning, you look to be precisely the sort of fruits warrior we need right now. Not far from these ruins, there are craters where the heat of Valigar and the scorching devastation yet lingers, attracting swarms of elder flints. If left unchecked, these rock-like creatures will feed on the flames there until they explode. A gathering of flints could incite a chain reaction with greater potential for harm. Normally we set them out on site, but they have been begun to multiply faster than we can rout them, and we are regrettably short-handed. Thus did I advise a means to impede their proliferation. Would you weaken the elder flint swarming the craters and sprinkle this water on them, if it is not too much to ask, of course. 2 more. Did I not come out here before? 2, 2, 3 to the west. Okay, so I'll get there soon. The hill.
The trail ends here, it seems.
Look up, maybe?
Could Valigarmanda have shifted its elemental aspect? It does have 3 to choose from, after all. In any case, I'm almost certain the Vitral was headed in the direction of Warkor Lardor. We should let the others know we have a likely location.
Good thing we can just call them instead of, like, going to them.
Alphino is assisting the Yokhoi with their evacuation. He thought they could use a healing hand with the injured.
Alphino's still not allowed to participate.
So where is Valigarmanda?
Warkor Lardor. Its stratified layers contain a wealth of crystals, said to be the source of its many-colored glow. After 80 years of imprisonment, the Vitral will be in dire need of sustenance. It would have been drawn to the mountain's energies.
So Valigarmanda seeks to replenish its ether.
Then we'd better not give it the chance.
Stop!
Oh, who dat? Oh, these guys.
That mountain is sacred ground. I forbid you to set foot on it.
Sorry, it is not our intention to trespass. But you must understand, that's where Valigarmanda has gone. If we don't slay it now, it will slaughter countless innocents. Just like in the old days, I beg you, permit us to enter.
Out of the question. Your band is incapable of defeating Valigarmanda. Either you seek to defile Warkor Lardor, or you are fools.
Hey man, you don't know what we
If
got.
you doubt their chances, how would you feel were we to join them?
Oh, there we go.
The monument to Valigarmanda's defeat bears the names of 7 heroes. With our forces combined, we also number 7.
Seven weaklings are no less doomed than 4.
Oh, he's actually here. Well, fucking
So
guy.
Archa, you've come to help as well.
It's like he's like no.
Against my sound advice. While the rest of you were tussling with this sky ruin, we might have secured an insurmountable lead.
What is your fucking problem, dude?
A minor delay. It will not change the contest's outcome. I would take the measure of this Tural Vitral my father was unable to kill.
With both my brothers here, this battle is all but won.
Your celebration is premature. I never said I would let you pass.
Brother, no! We do not bear arms against our own people.
What an odd thing to say. As I recall, the inhabitants of Chir Wagur Sultan do not consider themselves members of the Tuliyolal nation. I'd hardly call them our own people.
What does that matter? Members or not, everyone in Tural is part of our dream for peace.
It's not his dream for peace, though.
If you would hurt them, then you'll have to go through me.
And, like, I guess by extension, us. Yeah.
She saved me from the mountain bird. Now, then, the same eyes. Eyes of stone. Words of stone. We are still in her debt. This is true. Consider the debt repaid. But do not misunderstand. We do not submit to Tuliolan rule.
Aye, you've made your point. We can talk more once the contest is over.
I ask your name.
Wuklamat, protector of peace, and soon-to-be Dawn servant.
Even people with wildly different ideals can find understanding through earnest discussion. I believe that, wholeheartedly.
It's getting the earnest thing part that's kind of hard.
As do I. I won't give up until we reach a compromise.
Assuming you survive, my old bones and I will be waiting here for the true heir's return.
Your thoughts have always been a mystery to me, brother. But I'm relieved to see you put aside the contest for the sake of the greater good.
Our nation is a fortress, and its people the bricks with which it is built. The more that are lost or broken, the weaker Tuliyolal becomes. Even the crudest rock has value as a stepping stone.
You don't gotta be like that, though. Jeez.
Come on, you two. Forget about the right of succession for now, and help me fight this overgrown snake bird. I don't care how strong the Sky Ruin may be. We're going to put this menace down for good.
Fucking full party we got, though. I wonder if we're actually gonna get to fight with them. Like, we've never done a trial full party with NPCs before. I feel like that would be weird. Because usually trials are a bit more mechanically complicated. Because only to do the support system, you have the... Oh, are we really? Oh, we're actually doing it. Okay, that's different. Let's see what the small talk is, though. Valigarmonda will demand our undivided attention. Let's hope Zeralja has nothing sinister planned. I don't think Zeralja has anything now. Cerealja, maybe. I knew Koana wouldn't be one to rush off and leave others to deal with a creature like Valigarmonda. Oh, Aether Current. It hath been some time while since I last joined thee in battle indeed, so full have been our days upon these shores, it doth seem like a lifetime has passed. Let me get this Aether Current well.
What is on your mind, brother?
I've never faced anything this powerful before, but I swear I won't hold you back. You and yours have journeyed the edge of existence and back. I'm sure defeating this overgrown snake bird is well within your capabilities. Yet I bid you to be cautious all the same. Even Papa may not have been able to save Valgarmanda, but with the Dawn's promise and our allies all fighting together, I believe we can do just that. Okay. Yeah, what's this fucking guy's?
That the future Dawn servant should ignore my counsel to indulge a whim is vexing.
We didn't speak. Like, we don't have to talk. Okay. Okay. What's fucking... Oh, he's a Viper. Okay. Pictomancer. Innovator? Come on, that's a machinist. What do you... Okay, whatever. We'll register for duty. Let's see how good these NPCs are gonna be. Record ready check.
Workolardor.
A perfectly square walk. Look at that. How convenient. Dude, he commenced. It's just me. Oh, I should eat. Hold on. Tempestuous wind surrounds Valley Garbando. Oh yeah, they're not dodging. Valley Garbando gathers its strength. Oh. It is interesting how some of them dodge and some of them don't. Whoa. Why didn't I see? Wide open beak. I feel like we shouldn't be there. Oh, it doesn't actually like... Oh, fuck. It doesn't actually have like an attack that it says. That's weird. Okay. Maybe it only does it if I have it with like other people. Okay, so this is the one where... Oh, it's the beak. Okay, never mind. What is trauma? Huh. That's a new thing. Skyrim. Okay, now it's doing something. I wonder what that is. Somebody fully is like, what's this now? Oh, I see. The southeast. Oh, I see. I shall be thy tomb! I'm gonna assume I don't be near anybody else. Somebody help me. Thank you. In the southwest. Oh. This looks like the one where we go far away. Yeah, it is. Do I have to be in them or no? Oh shit. Disaster zone. Highway to disaster zone. I was doing that shit again. Okay, I don't like being in the glowy spots. Okay, maybe I have to be in the glowy spots. Yeah, we do. Okay. There's gotta be a reason why we wouldn't... Oh. Oh. I assume we'd be here. Now it's strike us from our flanks. Disaster zone again. I just want to do damage. Oh no, this is for tanks. Let's be over here. Ow. Whoops. Why me? Oh god, you guys. I can't be there. We're just all dancing together. It's kind of funny. He charged a lot, man.
Let's give them a show.
Oh, I can't do anything? Oh yeah, it's the thing that we were charging up for. Let's do Bloodbath, why not? Oh, I didn't have to. Healers were doing fine.
The stars shall grant thee succor.
What the fuck is that? All right. I do find it weird how they stay in the exact same place that they were every time until something happens. To me, that's just like, I guess I don't have psychic powers, so like to me, I'm like, that's just death. Oh, I got hit. Oh, shit. They're like, your team just got you. Don't even worry. Oh. These really are good for, like, just learning the mechanics. Oh, shit. Oh, I see. Ah, okay, cool. I didn't see the telegraph before.
Hold still.
That's far enough.
Oh, yeah. Ah, shit. Hey, I didn't realize it was like double time. Wait, where is everybody? Ah, shit. I don't like this. Was this not supposed to be up there? I don't know. I don't really get that mechanic. Okay, where are we all here? Oh, okay, I see. I think I can... This is not a bad place to be. Who's saying that? That sounds like Urianger shit. Okay, there we go. So is it dead, or is it just like... Oh, we damaged it a lot. Huh. I think we got it. Well, you fought well, Lamity. Without hesitation. Nobody else is saying anything? I don't get a treasure chest? I guess it's only for hard, though. That's true. The perfectly square rock formation. It's like, yeah, whatever.
We did it. We slew Valiarmanda.
I'm surprised that you're surprised, but I guess you haven't been where I've been.
A feat that even the great Gulul Chacha couldn't manage. For you, Papa!
Hey, fuck you, Dad!
There's no denying it was an impressive achievement, but I wouldn't be so quick to claim we've outdone Father. The Fidral was weakened by decades of imprisonment. Had we faced it in its prime, we wouldn't have fared a fraction as well.
Man, whatever.
How can you say that? 80 years couldn't have made that much of a difference. Could it? Oh, who am I kidding? Papa's still the best.
Oh well, though. Also, like, if it was so much a thing, like, couldn't he have, like, come back and killed it? Like, I don't know.
I did, didn't I? Even if it wasn't at full strength, we defeated a living legend. I swear, I'll surpass the old man one day.
The Sky Ruin lies dead, and still, I've yet to prove myself the miracle.
Proving yourself to what?
Well, I suppose we should head back and join Erenville.
We did leave him with only Sarelja for company.
I imagine they're just, like, making cutting remarks back and forth. Okay. Koana did well. Our promise has a promise too, don't you think? It has promise now. 'Tis fortunate we vanquished that wing calamity ere it could inflict greater suffering upon these lands. Witnessing Javalja in battle, I understand why he's widely considered to be Tuliola's greatest warrior. Didn't I tell you? I pull my own weight in battle now. I can do it, Mom. Heh, I'm still giddy from our victory. The matter of outdoing our father aside, this was the best outcome we could have hoped for. Never again would our people feel the looming shadow of the Sky Ruin. Your proud expressions bespeak a successful hunt. Not that I'm surprised in the least. Saralja came back earlier, but only left almost immediately with Sarilja in tow. He seemed disinclined to share in any victory celebrations. That's nothing unusual for Saralja. No, it's Bakul Jaja that concerns me. He's probably far ahead now, making the most of the mayhem he caused. I still can't believe he did something so evil just to slow us down. If we hadn't slain Varigamanda, if it wasn't only Uruk Pacha at risk, there would have been great deaths across the entire continent. I'm more certain than ever that Bakul Jaja cannot be allowed to rule. I have to catch him and take back my keystone. Spending time alone with Sarilja was akin to torture. Despite my obvious disinterest, he spewed a constant stream of mean-spirited bile. Honestly, I might prefer facing fire and ruin with you on the battlefield. Like, that guy just fucking sucks. The Okhui must be still be anxious, wondering where and when Valigarmanda will strike next. I suggest we hurry back and allay their fears. Alpha knows as well, I think. Yes, you're right. We shouldn't let them worry another moment. Right. We can pick up that other ether current. Like, I mean, we probably still have to do... Oh no, there's no ether current things here. Weird. It's the southeast. That's why it's so far. Yeah, I guess, like, they'll just be like, well, I guess that counts as your feet of ice. Fine. Like, that's not what we were thinking originally, but I guess it works. Yeah, I feel like Buckle Dodger is just fully disqualified at that point. Like, what do you mean? Yeah, he's not. He's not. He's not a guy. He's not a thing. He's fucking a terrorist right now. Okay, I forget what we're doing for these. I'm picking these up on the way, just cause... Oh, is this the one where I have to put the water? And put that in there. Oh, okay. So first I have to fight them. Okay. Well, whatever. Oops. Ah. What do you mean enemies on weekend? He's pretty weak right now. Oh, it's like that, is it? Well, I'm just gonna go past to the Earthy Current and I'll deal with the rest later. Ah, shit. Where? Southeast. Yeah, we're still going generally this direction. Yeah, that's what I thought. Cheerwalkers. Oh, so this is where these guys live. Oh, are they all gonna fight me? Oh, they are. Okay. Not Decipher. 198 to the south. They're like get even more mad that I'm running my shit through their crops. I wonder if this is gonna be the Beast Tribe for this, or the Allied Society for this expansion. Huh. Where is it? 83 to the southeast. Oh, there it is. It'd be interesting if this is like an area where in the beginning it is like everybody's hostile, but like when you actually unlock the thing, they stop being hostile. Wait, where am I going? This way. Sorry, excuse me. It's like, hey, yo, you're not allowed in here. I'm like, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm sorry. I just needed, you know. Okay. I'll get this one thing. Why is this one like... Oh, it's water. It just doesn't look like water. Of course. I forgot to do this. I'll hand that in later. I still have like no real clue as to how to navigate this place. I think that's where I'm going, up here. I don't know. I've never really gotten a good look at the area. I've just been wandering around confused. What's my gear? It's pretty good. Okay, how do I get to here from where I normally am? Oh, okay, it's like I'm going to the temple, but then I take a right. Okay, well. Wait, where is it?
I expected I would be asked to track many things during the course of our journey, but Valley Garmanda was not among them. Welcome back. Not for a moment did I doubt you'd return safe and sound. Scaling a massive mountain, fighting an elector, battling against a legendary monstrosity. Yes, you could say I'm a little tired. I thought the villagers would be in hiding. Alfino's confidence in us must have reassured them. I see Master Alfinode hath made good use of the time to further tend the wounded. While we were off contending with that screeching menace, I expect Bakul Jar Jar was off to the next feat. He hasn't completed so many other feats, so like why would he? Amidst the chaos of the Sky Ruins awakening, I'd forgotten we still have the feat of ice to complete. Before we do anything else, we should just talk to Gurfurler.
To the temple, then.
Yeah.
That won't be necessary. Heroes of the hour.
Nice.
Valley Garmanda is no more. Yours
Aw,
is
he's
a
happy.
victory worthy of song. We had plans for a second feat to be conducted here in town, but the recklessness of your fellow claimant has rendered them pointless.
Fellow nothing.
A second feat?
The feat of ice. You are to fortify Valley Garmanda's prison.
Can't do that now.
How shall we proceed, High Luminary?
Just say that Vidvidium was the feat.
What more would we test, Zulmurwer? They have defeated the Sky Ruin and saved the gods know how many lives. If they are not worthy heirs to Kulul Jalja, then no one is.
And it's also pretty good they're able to like take a fucking break from looking at that thing and being like, oh.
Now that our last claimant has arrived, we can proceed with the formalities. For the skill and bravery the three of you have shown, I award you each a second keystone.
Yeah, like, so rocketing on ahead to the next thing would have been bad, fucking Zeralja. Jesus Christ, this guy. Guy has no sense of the point of this whole thing.
That makes 5. Only 2 left to collect.
And 1 to get back
Except
from that
if one
fucker.
of those 5 is in Bakul Jaja's thieving hands, he will answer for that. And for losing Valley Garmanda.
You have brought lasting tranquility to our home and earned the gratitude of every Yokwi. May glory and prosperity continue to bless Tuliolol as we enter this new age.
Whatever, man. The question of the hour.
Much of a talker, our brother.
The question of the hour. What is his fucking problem?
If you're up for it, you should visit the capital. I'd like everyone to get to know you and your people better.
I'll consider it if it's one of you two who claims the throne.
That's fair. You gotta make sure it's a safe space.
Then you need only await a missive from Sunperch. I'll be sending out invitations.
No, me.
is a day for unusual visitors. You Woklamat, was it not?
One of your retainers rode her bike through our farmlands.
I doubted you could slay Valikarmanda, but the quiet skies proclaim your triumph. Had the Vidral been suffered to roam free, it would have terrorized us all. Once again, we find ourselves in your debt.
You owe us nothing. We fought because we wanted to.
He's like, okay then. Goodbye.
Yet a debt has been incurred. All the same, it will haunt me if I do not repay it.
I wouldn't even know what to ask for.
Just be cool.
Perhaps he can tell us about the dreams of the Golden City.
Oh, true.
Oh, good idea. That was on my list of questions I wanted to ask.
The golden dreams. Yes, we have records of our forebears and their visions from the time before the Shaktural expedition.
Why everybody have 4 bears? Why not 3?
What did your forebears see?
A heavenly land, suffused with a golden glow. Its people lived as gods, never aging, never dying, free from hardship and conflict. Was
Oops.
a palace, and in their midst reigned a silent goddess, a statue so tall even my kin would need lift their gaze to behold its visage.
A statue of a goddess. That's new.
Aye, and compared to the abstract imagery we'd previously heard, this was a detailed description.
I wonder if it's some shit that the fucking Ascians put there again.
Consumed by their visions, compelled to seek out the paradise they'd been shown. They journeyed to Shaktural, where they died in droves.
Those who go in search of the Golden City do not return. The tales Wook-Evu shared may have been rooted in historical fact.
Perhaps. Who can know the truth of it? Once our ancestors left the forest, there were no more dreams, nor dreamers.
The forest? What do you mean?
From the very first, the visions were set to visit only those who worked the quarries in Yaktel.
So it was a gas, probably. I don't know.
But after they were ravaged by disease and saw fewer newborns, they were forced to abandon that territory. Once our people's withdrawal to Urkopacha was complete, we never again dreamed of the Golden City.
So only Yokhui in that one specific area experienced the visions. Fascinating.
Well, we're headed to Yaktel next. Maybe we'll find out more when we get there.
It would be cool to give closure to, like,
Thank you for sharing your stories with us.
such a big tragedy for a kind of people.
I do gratitude. I merely repaid a debt. Farewell, Wook Lamat. I do not think our paths will cross again.
I actually think they probably totally will, considering she's part of the royal family. So we finally have a thing that nobody else has. That's pretty fucking hype, though. So Yaktel is where the Yokhui had heard their golden dreams. We may soon have the chance to investigate that tale firsthand. A heavenly land, suffused with a golden glow. With only 2 keystones remaining, we've at last begun to gain a fuller picture of the legend of the Golden City. What a turn of events! We were only meant to strengthen the ice, but Bakul Jaja's idiocy forced us to do them one better. I don't think Vorpor and his brethren will have a sudden change of heart about Tuitorella. But that doesn't mean they'll never change at all. Today is proof of that. Yeah, okay, there are the Aether Current things. Well, I think we only have those 2, so hopefully it won't be... Yeah, so we can do them real quick. But first we'll... Right. Time to track down the next elector. I think it's time we return to Tuloyola. After scaling Toral's Cause Mountain and battling a legendary beast to the death, even dauntless heroes like you could probably use a rest. In any case, there are preparations to be made before we can visit the next destination laid out in the saga. The respite would be most welcome. I believe I hear the 4 odd cabins calling our names. Later, Gators. Oh, I haven't been talking to these 2. Like, I keep forgetting that they're characters and not just, like, fixtures of the land.
Long has it been since any from Chiguar and Wargur Sultan have deigned to enter Warlard's Echo. A day for unusual visitors, indeed. Watching Vorpor Lore get caught up in Wuklamat's unstoppable wake reminds me of my younger days.
Sometimes you are just not immune to very nice girl. Garlohur.
Hail, visitor. Care to partake in one of our customary rituals? Fret not, for your part is to be played by a simple one. You see, the illuminations here in Warlard's Echo make use of glowstones, a rare and precious mineral found only through mining. On occasion, we offer up prayers in the hopes that their light remains strong and bright. First, I would ask that you raise a hand to the saltwater jar and pray for light everlasting. Strange though it may seem, I assure you, it is a necessary step in our ritual. Now, great warrior, slayer of Valigarmanda, open your heart and focus. Live and learn. It appears your feelings were heard loud and clear. Let us proceed to the next step. Now that the salt water has received your prayers, you need merely sprinkle it upon the glowstones scattered around the village, and the ritual will be complete.
Where's this? I'll just take it, but I won't do it.
Gods, what if they kill him? You there, visitor. I need a favor. A friend of mine has departed with the Chirkwagur, and he's still not back yet. Those salt workers are notorious for their aggressive sales tactics, not to mention their exorbitant rates. It's criminal. Normally he takes a combat-capable friend along with him, but this time he had no choice but to go alone. Suffice it to say, I'm dreading the worst. If you happen to see any salt workers hassling my poor friend, would you attempt to soothe them? They're generally more forgiving of transgressions from those outside our culture.
Really?
Failing that, try telling them Gorl Karior. I'm sure that they'll listen to words of the ancient tongue.
Gorl! Interesting, this is a female Yokui. I guess there's no difference to our eye of like which one is which. Where is the other Aetherite? There's also a thing.
More Furlur. Great and mighty Wofa, I heard tell of your victory over Valikarmanda. You protected our land, and for that, I, Mufulur, express my deepest gratitude. I wish that only that I could have seen the battle with my own eyes. As a warrior of the Wakyokui, I cannot fathom how one of your diminutive stature laid low the fearsome Skyruin. Thus, I do ask if you would demonstrate your martial prowess.
Sure. I jump real high.
I thank you for this honor. Of late, hulking monsters have been sighted south of the Shades of Grief, endangering all who would travel along the road. I bid you snuff out this threat, that I might see for myself how you subdue your foes. I shall go there now. Join me when you are prepared.
I love, like, I'm one of the biggest things that you can be amongst player characters, and yet, you're like, you're so small. Nope, not that one. Where's the other one? Other ones, I guess. What's up, homie? Poor Lorbor is running change own medicine for the injured.
You there, outsider! I run dangerously low on ingredients for the concoction of essential medicine. Could I trouble you to go and fetch more? While our size and strength is far greater than any visitor, there are no few of us who still fear injury and sickness. I would send you to acquire 3 things: alpine seeds, an urkobombik slaba, and a good handful of mountain herb moss. Fortunately, I believe they can all be harvested on the hill hill north of here.
Sure. Whenever I get there. Where is the person that's supposed to... Oh, maybe he's on the other side of this wall. Well, let's do this. Yo, wait. Heh. Oh, wait, what? Is it not you? No? Inside, I suppose? Or up? It is nice that everything's kind of chill again. Oh, yeah. Darbargar.
Ah, the hero who brought Valigarmanda. I would beg your aid in exterminating a new threat that has visited the Okui. One of our kin recently went missing, only to turn up just outside the ruins at the Shade of Grief, reduced to a desiccated corpse. Judging from the runes, the poor soul must have been fed upon by a particularly formidable bloodsucker. This fiend cannot be suffered to live. To lure it out, we have placed blood-soaked meat at strategic locations around the ruins. One of my cadres is there now, and he'd doubtless be grateful for your assistance.
Sure. Eventually. Carporter. What is this? Oh, it's craft material. Huh.
What fortuitous timing! We have sanctuary fruit in need of distribution to the villagers, and I can think of no one better to handle such a matter of deep significance. While it's certainly a trifling task for one as so formidable as you, our people would be honored to accept this blessed fruit from your famously capable hands. So please, take this harvest and pass it on to the good people of Warlorsekra.
Okay, well, if I meet them on the way, where is... Oh, I've juggled my shit too much. Yes. Huh? Oh. Oh my god. It's right there! Okay, yeah, let's go back to our mans. Wait. Might as well.
Well met! I'm expecting a pillar merchant to arrive any moment now. Really, it's thanks to you that we're in any state to do business at all, isn't it?
Cool. Have this.
Ah! A sanctifruit! If you've never seen it's like before, the reason is simple. Of all the crops we grow, this is the one we don't export. Something so valuable to our country should never be traded for coin. No, it belongs with us, and this one in particular belongs in my belly.
Ah. What is the other... The flame burns no more. Wait. Were there two? Pause off that pigment I did, and... Oh yeah. So I'll get that done in a second.
Greetings, little guest. Wait, am I dreaming? Or are you one of the great warriors who vanquished Valley Garmanda?
Yeah, and have a snack.
Oh my! And you're even heading out sanctifruit. Truly you honor me. It's a Yokui tradition to receive this fruit from the mightiest of fighters. With any luck, perhaps that strength of yours will rub off on me.
Oh, cool. If it does, neat. I'm kind of sad that, like, I don't get to give one to, like, Gerfurler or something.
Well now, if it isn't the hero of Warlord's Echo, what have you in your hand?
Ooh, wouldn't you like to know?
You're delivering sanctifruit? Well, far be it from me to complain. I was just thinking I could do with a snack. Have you had one? Peel off the skin and you'll find starchy yellow pulp that's not only delicious, but full to bursting with nutrients. Coming from you, I expect this fruit will taste us all the sweeter. Thank you.
Oh, this is so sweet. Where's the mans I got this from again? Garhorler.
I see you have successfully completed the ritual, and for that we have my thanks. Likewise, my fellow Yokui would be glad to go know an XIV has shared in our culture. When mining the peak for glowstones, we occasionally discover shellfish fossils. Some have wondered if perhaps this tall mountain was once submerged beneath the waves many lifetimes ago. The stone's radiance is often a reflection of their joy, shining all the brighter when offered water that smells of the sea. Oh, so the story goes. Thus was our little tradition born. Knowing that it is the will of great warrior that now illuminates our humble village, our spirits are sure to lighten as well.
Aw.
Suffice it to say, we are fortunate indeed that you are willing to join in our prayer and an open heart. May the light of the glowstones ever guide your steps.
These people, these are the sweetest guys. This is now my favorite village. I mean, I guess we did do a huge thing for them, which makes sense. Actually, no, I could just walk there. Is this... No, where are we going for that other... Ah, it's over there.
Thank you for passing out the sanctifruit. Having seen the people's appreciation firsthand, are you perhaps curious as to the significance of such a seemingly simple act? According to ancient Yokui legend, our ancestor Karvakur prayed to the gods that we might have strength without equal, and so bestowed the sanctifruit upon the masses. He has since been revered for his boundless generosity. Inspired by this gesture, those who accomplish great feats here in Warlord's Echo have taken up the custom of delivering this fruit to people. Thus did I invite you to do the same. After all, I can think of none more worthy to perform the rite of a venerated warrior.
Ah.
Now for the final step, for the fruit bearer to be given a fruit in turn. Please accept this with my gratitude.
Yeah, is that really... That doesn't look like the same fruit. It's not even called the same thing, but thank you. Maybe I'm not allowed to have the act... Well, somebody was just like, hey, have you tried it? So I feel like I should be able to be eat. Oh, well, I'm going this way, so I might as well actually talk to this guy. Hungry for knowledge.
Well met, traveler. By the look of you, I presume you know how to hunt, yes? Would you be interested to learn how to prepare a traditional jerky?
I love turkey.
In exchange, all they ask is you supply the main ingredient, as my stock is running low. For this, we will require tuldal meat. Head north of our village and look for a specimen worthy of salting.
Cool. I'll see if it's on the way, and it honestly looks like it just might be. Okay, one is up and one is down, so we'll go to the up one first. It's those? No. Oh, those. That's the bloodsucker. Okay. Oh, it's a chupacabra. I see. Yeah, I get it. Oh, this is a different thing. Where's the last? No. Yo, those do look like chupacabras, though. It took me like 2 seconds to look at it and then look at them and be like, oh, I see. Orcobombish. Whee! Okay, I should chill before I get killed by something again. That's enough health. What was this one? Oh, this was just kill those. Okay. Let's let it ride. How much did we need? Oh, 2. Oh wait, did I do that improperly? Oh man. Okay. Onwards and upwards. Woo! Doom 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 doom. There he is. Hey, dude.
Glad am I to see you did not lose your way. As for this one, it made the mistake of picking a fight with me.
Oh, okay, so it was you.
There was another, but unlike its comrade, it had the good sense to flee. Not far, however. It stalks us from the shadows, yet thirsting for blood. These beasts are formidable indeed, possessed of strength equal to their keen senses. I would have you hunt down the one that remains. Follow its tracks to the southwest. Doubtless it will reveal itself to what it will see as a smaller, less challenging foe.
Like, hehe. Actually, we'll do this first, sure. Oh, is that what that guy's doing? Yeah, that's definitely what that guy's doing. Never mind, I'll do this first.
Greetings, visitor. You know the plan, yes? Well, there's a problem. Some other creatures have been drawn by the smell of the meat. Oh, yes. Yes, that despicable bloodsucker will never creep out from hiding so long as they're around. Yes, I'm afraid I must ask you to get rid of them. Luckily, there's nothing our quarry loves better than fresh blood. The more of it, the better. Oh, yes. I'll watch from a distance, yes? Once the creatures have been dealt with, come to the west side of the ruins.
What's up with this guy? Not like it's gonna be a challenge or anything, but... I'm not gonna do that right now. The fact that this has been cleared up. I'm surprised that walking in this doesn't actually do me damage. Like, I'm so used to Baldur's Gate at this point. Hello. I forget what this quest was. After I take too many, I'm like, wait, what were we doing? No, I did this wrong again. Oh shit, that's not the right one. Well, whatever. It'll make things faster. Well, Oh, well, he's dead. Yeah, so wait, what was this quest about? Oh, it was just like, let me see how he fights. Wait, what was up with that other guy then? The Lord's Drive the destroyed gate. Okay. Oh, so it's just like, please help me deal with this shit. See, that just wasn't my best work. I fully fucked up like 50 times.
Impressive, Bofa. Not once did you falter before the towering hula pen. Quick to react and adapt you were indeed. Yet, I have seen all that I needed to see. Now that the threat is no more, let us return to Warlock's Echo.
Yeah. No. It's $100. Oh, I fully have like areas which... I wonder if those are flying only areas. Excuse me, pardon me. This is not one, so let's be this.
Did you have trouble finding everything?
No. There we go.
I am truly in your debt, outsider. Likewise, my kin will surely rest easy knowing the medicine supply has been replenished. When Valigarmanda escaped its prison of ice, I confess I feared our doom to be imminent, but not only did you and yours swiftly end its rampage, the persistent healing magics of your blue-clad companion saved a great many lives. Rest assured, the ingredients you brought today will be put to good use preparing medicine for those still convalescing. Truly, our people cannot thank you enough.
Yeah, dude. I was actually concerned that, like, this would be hardest because of the history, but I'm glad, like, y'alls are chill about it. Like, I do know clearly that there's a right-wing, a right-wing contingent, which is fair. That just makes sense, again, given the history. But, yeah, I thought the wounds of history would run deep. It's more for lower, so let's go back to Dragoon.
This has been an enlightening experience for me. Not only am I granted the chance to witness a warrior whose skill far surpasses my own.
Not often, sorry.
For years I served as the guardian of Cariozar the Gracious, watching over the seal placed upon Valigarmanda.
Were we the one that saw it happen, dude?
I would have aided in the feat of ice too had the sky ruin not rendered our plans meaningless. You see, it is the duty of the temple's guardians to drive off the dangerous creatures drawn to the Valigarmanda's energies.
Oh.
At times, it was all we could do to shield the frozen Vidra from swarms upon swarms of beasts. But now that Valigarmanda has been laid low, we guardians have nothing left to guard.
Vacation time.
Of course, this is cause for celebration. Urak Pacha, nay, all of Tehran, need no longer fear the Sky Ruin's destruction. And yet, a part of me feels otherwise. Deprived of purpose, I relinquished my position.
Aww. Buckle Jaja has a lot to answer for. It's true.
No one else is to blame for my feelings of inadequacy. It is something I must work to overcome. At any rate, I thought seeing you in action might move me to seek my next passion, or at the very least, provide inspiration for a new combat technique.
And did it?
But while I acknowledge your muscular build, I remain skeptical until I observed your power firsthand. I would also be remiss not to praise your economy of movement, always thinking ahead, looking for the shortest route to victory. What calling has that led you to develop such commendable skills?
I honestly just want to do duties with my friends all the time.
Ah, so you are an adventurer. Does that mean your life's purpose is the pursuit of adventure? How intriguing. Alas, as much as I'd love to hear your many tales, I will not keep you. When next you have a moment, however, it would be my honor to speak with you at length.
Sure. There we go. I mean, I'm already talking to you. Also, this is going to be a quest line. Interested to learn more about the adventurous trade.
Well met, Bofa. I'm honored that you returned to speak to me again. Would you tell me more of your life as an adventurer?
I kind of do everything, yeah. Well, not everything. I don't tank and I don't heal.
I see. So you travel far and wide, aiding others in myriad ways, and in so doing earn your keep? I know of somebody that might benefit from such assistance, a craftsman in urgent need of particular material. The sites replete with this resource are overrun with fiery fiends, and those ill-equipped to defend themselves dare not brave them. Surely even I could be of some use in that regard. But how would a true adventurer present themselves to a potential client? Again, I must request a demonstration, provided you are willing and able.
Yeah, eventually.
I'm much obliged to you, Bofa. The craftsman of whom I speak plies his trade in the southeast of our village. Let us pray he will be amenable to an arrangement.
Yeah, so yeah, we're not doing that right now. Let's hand in the other thing. Which I forget what it was. But we might as well hand it in. Because we're here. It's very close. It's just a small, like, oh god, thank you. Oh, it's the jerky thing, right. Beef.
How fares the hunt?
I forget what his voice was. We've only heard a few of them speak.
Oh, now there's a beautiful slab. Barely any fat to trim. A quick coating of salt and we should be well on our way to some mouth-watering jerky. The key, you see, is to lay out the meat in strips in a well-lit area with cool, dry air. Good thing we're on top of a mountain, eh? The Don servant himself once tasted my jerky many years ago. The head of resolve liked it so much that he wolfed it down in moments. I can still recall the head of reason's look of disgust. Must you inhale it? But this is no time to reminisce about the old days. There is work to be done, and this Tuldal meat will make a scrumptious jerky with just the right amount of chew. While you are hunting, I cooked you a little treat for later. Consider it your payment for replenishing my stock.
Oh, why thank you. Oh yeah, I eat a lot of this. DPS food. Okay, so let's teleport to Tuliolao. I'm surprised it's still so expensive, but I'm not going to use the thing for it. As long as it's not like close to 1,000, I think I should just pay for it. Like, I don't not have money. Yeah, wait, where are we going? I forgot this place is big. Yeah. Wait, there's a thing. Oh, these are just side quests. Whatever, we'll deal with those later. I think these are more fucking crafting things. That's fine. Oh, I'm wrong.
There are still 2 feats left to go. We want to face them refreshed and ready for action. I won't say no to clean sheets and a soft pillow. No sooner did we set foot back into Liolal than I felt the weight of recent events all set in all at once. I'm definitely due for a long nap. I'll take the opportunity to think on some things. Rest well, everyone. We can meet back here later on.
There you go. I have a small errand to run in the city, so I'll leave you to recover. Will you be heading to the palace, Wuklamat? Wuklamat, did you hear me? Lost in our own little world, it seems. Well, no matter. I'll be back soon enough.
An attendant is standing by to unlock your cabin. Enjoy your stay.
Speak of the cabin. This way I know.
Our session must be an absolutely exhausting endeavor. The comforts of our cabins are at your disposal whenever you wish to retire, madam.
Okay. Where's the cabin attendant? I've never actually been there. Every time they're just like, go to bed, I'm like, nah. Is it the first one? I should hope so. I don't want to walk all the way to the end every time. It's still like quite a walk though.
Welcome back, Mistress These Nuts. Your cabin is just as you left it, minus a light layer of dust.
It does look kind of nice raining in some place like this. Who was talking to me?
Who dares?
Oh, hello.
You have a moment? There's something I wanted to talk to you about. So,
Are you asking me out? Cause like I would. Look at this nerd.
It's just too stuffy in here, that's what.
Like the windows are open, dude.
We should go outside. Aye, a nice walk in the fresh air. That's what we need.
It feels like she's asking me out. Like I know she's not, but it kind of feels like that, to be honest. Don't make me walk there. Oh no, we're already here. Okay. It's raining though, Wuklamad. Sorry to drag you away from your nice cultural cabin, but I could feel the walls closing in. Oh, I know. I'll take you to one of my favorite places in Tuliolao. That should help me get my thoughts in order. We'll go to the Resplendent Quarter and make our way up from there. Okay. Like, do you not sleep inside, Wuklamad? Like, why is it so surprising to you? Or not surprising, but like, awful. I don't know. Where do we? Oh yeah. Well, I guess I'll just teleports. There she is. Who's she talking to? Peshua. Oh, that's the attendant. Oh, hello, dear. Were you one of Wuklamad's new friends? Oh no, you're a different person. Peshua, what are you doing up and about? Is your back feeling better? It's much healed now, so don't make a fuss. Besides, I can't be lounging in bed all day while you're out there fighting your hardest to win the throne. You're the claimant with the greatest love for peace. I love this nation of ours, and lending you my support is the least I can do. Oh, thanks, Grandma. They're like, look, we can make old people now. When I see you smile like that, how could I not be encouraged? Oh, there's plenty more who believe in your cause. I can recruit a whole battalion of smiley faces if you think it'll help. I mean, unfortunately, we're not voting, so we can't. Yours alone is more than enough. Thank you, Peshua. And thank you, Third Promise. I shall pray for your success in the contest. All those smiling faces. Ah, sorry, Bofa. I'm getting distracted. It's just that with the progress we've made in the contest, even these everyday encounters feel that much more special. Do you think we can take our time and maybe wander around a little first? Then we can head to that spot I was thinking of. You're gonna make me walk there again. Oh no, thank God. How romantic.
This is much better. I used to come here all the time when I was little. I'd look out over the whole city, and whatever worries I had would seem So small. Do you remember what I said at the top of Workor Zormor? That I would fight to preserve Papa's peaceful Tural?
That's what you say all the time.
Well, I've been thinking a lot since then.
And maybe war is a good idea.
About what peace really means. If it's just the absence of war. And it brought to mind all the best parts of our journey so far. I realized nothing gives me greater joy than the happiness of others. Life has its ups and downs, but the company of family and friends and the music of their laughter is what makes it worth living.
Does Zoralja have friends? Maybe that's the issue here.
And as silly as it might sound, I've come to believe that those smiling faces are the best measure of peace.
That's what I thought you'd say, you stupid fucking horse. Hmm.
Really, I feel proud somehow. It's an answer I arrived at by trying to be true to myself. That you think I succeeded, it means a lot. So, this is my plan.
She gonna start yelling?
When I become Dawn Servant,
Yeah, she is.
I'll build on Papa's peace. Our people will live together in happiness.
I thought she was gonna fall for a second.
It's just like Kryl said. By taking the time to hear their concerns, understand their feelings, and consider how best to serve, with each passing day, I'll be that much closer to becoming the leader I want to be.
More hear, feel, think. Wow.
It's hard for me to say how much I've changed since the contest began. But there's one thing I can say with confidence. I wouldn't have come this far without you as allies.
Ah.
If
I mean,
it
it's
wasn't
true, it's...
for you all listening and feeling and thinking along with me, I would have never learned so much. And in so short a time. There are 2 keystones left. After everything that's happened, and imagining what could happen, are you still willing to walk this path with me?
Yeah, dog.
Thank the gods for that. Well, I've nothing else to get off my chest. I need to head to the palace, but I'll see you back at the cabins.
Like, it looks like we were talking until sunset, so I'm kind of like... Will I get to have a nap? Actually, that was my time. Okay, I'm gonna get to have a nap. Thank fuck. I wish I could designate, like, casual wear like in Baldur's Gate, because seeing people sleep in armor always stresses me out. Like, seeing fucking Cloud just lie down with his fucking shoulder thing. Like, I know I could just glam pajamas on, but I don't know when I'm gonna go sleep. I almost never do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. This is such a nice theme. I should probably get it on Orchestra at some point. Are we done? Are we going?
You look to be in good spirits. I assume your leisure time was well spent. I was glad to snatch up some quality sleep myself. After all, it will soon be back to the road for us.
Nobody else here. Often knows consider we were journeying thus far.
I'm sure the others will be along shortly. I do hope everyone has rested well.
The squad is back together.
Now that we have refreshed ourselves somewhat, let us consider all claimants as they currently stand. Zoralja and Koana have completed every feat thus far, and hold 5 keystones apiece. Woklamat would be equal with them but for Bakul Jaja's thievery, which has left us 1 short. That conniving braggart didn't so much as lift a finger for the feat of proof and reached half for the piece of ice. He can't have more than 3 keystones at most. He may think he can simply steal what he needs to win, but he's sorely mistaken. I will be taking back what is mine. This I swear.
Especially, like, we've defeated Valigarmanda, so, like, he's not going to be worse than that.
I fear that reclaiming your keystone may not be enough. That is, if Bakul Jaja's unleashing of Valigarmanda has any inclination. Using his lead, I anticipate he will move to obtain the remaining keystones before disrupting his rival's attempts. We may all find ourselves being forced to take from one another. I can't say I'd be comfortable with that. But neither will I surrender my claim to the throne so easily. If it's for the sake of preserving happiness of my people, I'll do what I must.
The last 2 keystones we require are those of the Lay of Repast and the Lay of the Brotherhood. The former depicts the cessation of hostilities between the Mamul Jah and the Shral in the forests of Yaktel, specifically near a village called Ikbrach.
That's where I was born, if you will recall. I haven't been back there since Papa took me in when I was a baby.
Where the Lay of Brotherhood takes place, however, is unclear. In the saga, it is said that a foreign explorer came seeking an audience with the Dawn Servant, but little more than that.
Eorzea has a similar tale. The explorer Ketenram befriended a 2-headed king known as the Autarch before commencing his travels across Tural.
Huh. I think that's more new.
He journeyed here several times afterwards, but was ultimately lost at sea. At least, that is the commonly held belief. Your 2-kidded hing certainly sounds like Papa, so this Ketenram fellow must have come to Tuliolal.
No, he's definitely here. But if he indeed arrived there some 80 years ago, the capital may not have been built yet, vestiges of Yokhui architecture notwithstanding. Vestiges.
Wait, you said Autarch, didn't you? Then Ketenram must have met the Dawn Servant in Mamuk. Mamuk? Is that a city?
One of the grandest in Toral, once upon a time, and the seat of the Mamul-Jah's homeland. It too lies in Yaktel, not far from Ikbrash.
Then all things considered, Yaktel seems the obvious choice for our next destination.
From here, the safest means to travel is by dirigible. We should make for the landing once our preparations are complete.
We're riding in one of Koana's balloons. They can't be any worse than ships, can they?
Well, I don't know. Like, I mean, air sickness is also a thing. Have you never ridden one? Yes.
It'll be fine. Just fine. How exciting! The design of Turali dirigibles intrigues me. I must note how they perform compared to yours and airships. For as much as I can wish to ignore him, Bakul Jaja is a real threat. We can't afford to let our guard down. Yaktel, where the Yokui dreamt of the Golden City. Ready to leave when you are. The next vital Yaktel will be leaving shortly. Passengers are asked to keep their hands, legs, and luggage inside the dirigible at all times. Oh, look at her. Are we sure that thing will stay in the air? All the way to Yaktel? Nobody's listening. Are you ready? Bags packed and goodbyes said? There's no going back once we lift off. Actually, there is, because we can etherite. Not that I'm nervous or anything. I'm just making sure that you're not nervous. Wokelmat, you said no lying about being scared and shit. Oh, who am I kidding? My knees won't stop shaking. Hey, will you hold my hand? Just until I've settled my nerves. This feels like a visual novel prompt. Yeah, of course. We can hold hands. You're the nicest person I've ever met, Bofa. I'll try not to crush your hand. I'd say you probably can't because I'm strong, but then Hildebrand stuff, like rule of comedy. There she is! Their promise! Just wait a moment. Don't get on the dirigible! I had the vision! Ah, Blue and Tobley. Of course, of course. I'll wait as long as you need. Sorry to delay you, but we were able to discover the origin of Kryle's earring. Oh shit. Is that so? You said before that it gained popularity in Yoktoral as a protective ward for travelers, correct? That's right. We tracked down the elderly merchant to whom first sales are attributed. According to him, the design imitates an accessory worn by a foreign mage he met at a market some 20 years ago. Little did he know that charming and safe result would prove to be a commercial triumph. A foreign mage wearing this earring could only be grandfather. Did the merchant have to mention which market? One in Yaktel, to where it seems you are already bound. What luck! Then I should seek my next clue once we arrive. Is it mere coincidence that brought my grandfather there? Or yet another discovery to look forward to? Thank you both for coming all this way. Anything for the third promise. Good luck with the rest of the ride. Thanks. I won't let you down. I've just got to board this dirigible, and I'm good as there. Last call for passengers to Yaktel. You should, like, you know, let them have a meal at your favorite restaurant again. Just to be like, yeah, you came all this way. Go eat there. Have a meal on us. I really hope she wins. Yaktel will test her mettle without a doubt. The next Dawn servant must be willing to bear the full weight of this nation's history, no matter how heavy it may be. Oh boy. Ooh, I feel like I've...
Fierce Shabral hunters who laid claim to this land call it the Azure Forest, Yaktel. Battered by meteors in ancient times and colored mesmerizing shades of blue and green by nature, it is easy to understand why the place is so named.
I forgot what I was even saying before this. She's sick again.
It is here where the Shabral and Mamulja once battled for dominance. that the right of succession would reach its climax.
Oh boy.
Are you all right?
No.
I've never been good with heights.
The vegetation is far denser than in Kozamauka.
Kozamauka.
I suggest you pay more attention to the ground, unless you want to walk straight into a cenote.
Cenote.
A cenote?
Cenote. Cenote.
Sinkholes filled with rain and groundwater. Many meteors fell here long ago, it is said, and after they struck the earth, it became susceptible to erosion. Deep as some of the pits are, you'll not climb out in a hurry should you take a tumble. So, don't take a tumble.
Okay, geez.
It was one time.
Is the Shabral community depicted in the Lay of Repast close by?
Aye. We need but follow the path a short way west.
Right. I can't stand here with my knees knocking forever. Let's get going.
Alright. New area. Big. Well, that journey was delightful. The wind was fair and the vessel hardly rocked at all. I can hardly fathom how difficult travel must have been before the second promise introduced dirigibles. Can you imagine having to walk all this way? Worry not, Kryl and I will ensure our promise doesn't wind up at the bottom of one of these sea notes. Would it kill Erenville to give me the benefit of the doubt? Or the benefit of a second chance? Or a third chance? With thicker vegetation comes reduced visibility. I advise you keep someone in sight at all times. Back to the bike. Actually, first. Ooh, to the south. Well, we're going that way anyway. Actually, is there aetheryte here? No. It is odd how far out it is from the aetheryte. $98. We gotta keep a lookout. Ah, shit. 33 to the north. It's probably up on there. Somehow. Wait, I'm mistaken. We're the shit. 50 alms to the east. The east is this way. Am I dumb? Where the hell is it? Oh, what the fuck? Now it's north. Well, I think we'll do this part first. Stop. I've got plot to do. There we go. Necrosis. See? No tumbles! Thanks to Kryl and Alice, but it still counts. Take care not to get separated. I'd hate to see you lose you to this rampant undergrowth. No, I'm good. For all of Erenville's assistance, I've yet to discover anything particularly blue about this forest. Probably not the blue part yet. Is that brush over there, I wonder? Good, everyone's accounted for. XIV is up ahead. Let's be on our way. Let's do the Aether first, and then whatever they're gonna say after. Hole. Big hole. Just so you know, I shall be very cross if you push me. Come on. Ha! I fall into High Tide Harbor enough times to be a professional diver. There's no way I'd fall into something like this on accident. You say that now. Are all cenotes this deep, I wonder? What's so blue about this forest? You'll see. Erenville was not exaggerating about the cenotes. It would be a grueling ordeal to climb out of one. Well, thankfully we made it here without incident. Let's not dally any longer. Are these different items that I'm getting now? I swear, I thought I had another... Oh, maybe I don't. Ooh. This is gonna be probably... Well, we'll see. It's a better item level than what I have for Manderville, I think. 663. No, it's not. Hey. I was like, already I've outpaced the Manderville? That seems weird. We should press on. The other candidates may be well ahead of us. Kulmat's pension is divided between the Presles, the Cenote, and XIV. Bosh. Ready to head on in? Our first task should be finding the Elector. Hopefully our relative tardiance will not reflect poorly upon us. The third promise and her retinue, I presume. You presume right. I seek the Dawn Servant's Elector. Then come and join us in the Garden of the Stars, at the village center. Everyone is waiting for you. Yeah, that's weird music to have for this. Everyone? And who might that be? There is one way to find out. Come, let's follow it. Oh, okay, we got to go. Oh, so everybody's held up at the same time. Ha! Losers. Gotta wait.
At last, we are graced by the presence of the third promise.
If I'd known we'd be waiting on your mangy hide, I wouldn't have bothered with Ligarmanda in the first place.
Why are you, like, proud of that, you motherfucker?
Self-serving piece of weaver dung! Do you have any idea how many could have been hurt?
Now that we are assembled, let us begin. My name is Hunmuruk. As Ibrash Rash, I have the honor of serving as Elector on behalf of my people. As all four claimants must be present for this feat, we have eagerly awaited your arrival. Third promise. If you would please join us.
Hey, what's up?
Thus far, you have faced each other as rivals. The feat of repast, however, will test your cooperation. You must complete this challenge in teams of 2.
Oh god, we're gonna end up with fucking Bakul Jaja, aren't we? I hope we end up with like Zaralja or something.
You expect us to work with one of these weaklings?
Be warned. Only the triumphant team will receive keystones. I advise you to cooperate with your partner. Teams will be decided by lots. Those who draw the same color will be paired accordingly.
Well, forbid Wuklamat is paired with Bakul Jaja. After all he's put her through, I wouldn't blame her if she did something rash. I might even help.
I think like the thing that makes the most sense would be for us to be paired with Zaralja, so that she's like, brother, what's your problem? And then like Koana has to figure out a way to deal with this motherfucker.
Claimants, please present your colors.
Also, why is he not disqualified yet?
I have red.
Blue.
On separate teams, then. And the rest?
Red.
Oh damn, we get Koana. The dream team.
Together again, as fate would have it.
I didn't think they would do this because I feel like that would be too good.
Victory's as good as ours.
With our claimants thus paired, so too is their opposition.
Well, they've worked together before, I guess.
Not the one head.
You know he can kill you. You fully know that.
Listen well, for the trial that awaits you is as follows. Each team is to prepare a sample of traditional Shebrol cuisine. Shibruk Bibil.
Whoa, chopped.
And now we must cook. Another ludicrous feat.
So it might seem, but there's bound to be deeper meaning to it.
Agreed. Given that the very future of our nation is at stake, all parts of this rite must have significance.
Our promises have grown rather promising, wouldn't you say?
We already made that joke.
If I were to guess at the significance of the feat, few things reflect the history and development of a culture so clearly as its culinary traditions.
The variety of stewed dishes in Garlean cuisine bespeaks their agricultural roots and cold climes, true.
The peoples we've met on our journey, they've all had different practices involving food and drink. The Hanu replenish their magical energies with reeds, while the Pelu have turned their fondness of beverages into a living.
As well, like, the climates also reflect, like, what you can do. And also, depending on if you've had hard times or not, that'll reflect on what you develop. Like, if you have a culture that's, like, does shit like stews and, like, pickled shit, usually that's a culture that has a lot of famines.
So basically, to know a people's cuisine is to know something of their ways.
With each feat, we have deepened our familiarity with a given community's history and culture.
No shit,
Is this
Koana.
what Father intended for us all along?
No shit, Koana.
But a leader with his vision must see that the past doesn't hold the answers we need. It is through embracing innovation, not adhering to tradition, that we will usher Tuli Yolal onto a more prosperous future.
Dog, those who don't know the history are doomed to repeat it. Hey, your promise is not as good as our promise.
The rules are simple. The first team to prepare and partake of satisfactory Shibruk Bivir will be deemed victorious. You will be judged by your sample's taste and appearance, as well as your adherence to appropriate cooking techniques. Kitchens have been made available for your use. Note that you may be asked to retry should your dish fail to pass muster. Let the feat of repast begin.
It's like he's actually a great cook too. He's just gonna lie down and be like, what the fuck ever.
I've never actually heard of Shibruk Bibil before. What's it like, I wonder?
I can see her being a trash cook. They're just leaving. They're like, actually, fuck this, though. That'd be so funny. For the pairings to be thus decided, the stars align for us indeed. As much as I would have loved to defeat you in an all high-stakes culinary battle, I couldn't have asked for better allies. I can imagine that they were like, how about we rig this? Do you suppose the first proms in Bakul Jaja will wear matching aprons? I dearly hope so. Only 2 claimants can receive keystones from this feat. Intimidating, perhaps, but irrelevant. We shall prevail. I love the confidence. The second promise will no doubt have thoughts on how best to proceed. Let us ask for his perspective. The first promise and Bakul Jaja are formidable on the field, but in the kitchen, I think the odds are in our favor. I consider myself a connoisseur of all things tasty in Torali, but this is the first time I've heard of Shibruk Bibil. How fortunate that this feat's unique stipulations have frustrated Bakul Jaja's attempt to delay us. Serves him right. That's what he gets for endangering my people with his schemes. Why doesn't he just compete fairly? He's plenty strong, and obviously has a mind for strategy, twisted though it may be. I'll never understand him. Putting aside our competition for the moment, allow me to press how glad I am for this opportunity to work together. As I see it, our team possesses a distinct advantage. Heh, of course we do. Any team I'm on is bound to succeed. Oh, they're gonna argue. Precisely. Yeah, whatever. You mean we have advantage in numbers, yes. Our competition has a team of 6. The 2 claimants, Sarilja and Bakul Jaja's lackeys. Whereas we are a team of 9. That's 3 more people we can mobilize. With the task suitably delegated, it should be a brisk affair to learn the recipe and assemble necessary ingredients. Too easy! Well, we mustn't be overconfident, lest we make a careless mistake that could have easily been avoided. Our first order of business should be determining the recipe for Shibruk Bibil. We can hardly gather ingredients for a dish we know nothing about. Given the nature of this feat, asking for answers directly may prove less effective than simply observing the daily habits of the Shibral people. Let us gather here once we have seen what clues this village has to offer. I feel like that's the hard mode. I feel like anybody should be given a recipe. There's fully a show on YouTube called Without a Recipe that shows that doing this is hard. Especially, I don't think they've ever had it, so how could they... I'm surprised Kwana would not know, because he's a studious one. Usually, you know things like history. Also, it might be a little sad if she doesn't, like, you know, she wasn't born here, so she might not know. Like, hey, stop touching my food. Number of spices, some entirely unfamiliar to you, or nestled in a basket. That one's called achote. We must have used it to add a bit of color to our most popular cuisine. But its medicinal benefits are significant as well. Okay, so... we use that. I don't know where else we're going. Oh, fastidious fellow.
The recipe for Shibruk Bibil. I wish I could tell you, friend. A dish so delicious is meant to be shared. Alas, we are forbidden from divulging anything Orders from Hunmuruk himself. But your mentioning has given me a fierce craving. I only hope there's still Ibruk to be had at market. Wink.
Okay. I don't know what the fuck Ibruk is. We need spices, we need Ibruk.
So much for our plan.
Oh, those are buckle jars.
We ought to cut our losses headed to Mabok. This feat is nothing but a fool's errand. You're the fool if we think we won't tan our hides for leather if we dare to return without enough keystones. Besides, we've taken from the house cat before. How difficult could a second time be?
Hey guys.
Oh, what are you looking at, salt liquor? Mind your own business.
Fuck out of here. Cunts. Jeez. People be crafting.
What can I do for you, miss? We just received a delivery, so my wares are available to all who can offer me gemstones. Anything can be yours with the right amount of rupees.
Where the fuck? There is this. Bright banana peel. We just slip on it.
An usually colored banana peel has been neatly arranged on the ground, which appears to be smoking. Oh no! It appears I've gone and dropped my Najul. I mean, Jatika banana peel. I could barely see it for all the steam issuing from my underground oven. Ah, there's nothing like enjoying a tasty banana while you use the leaves in your cooking.
This is like so funny. Underground cooking. I know that like there is some to do that. I know for sure like traditional jerk chicken and jerk whatever is made. Jerk chicken, jerk pork is made like that. I don't think it's steaming though. It's mostly fermenting and like just what do you call it? Seasoning under there. Where? What? Oh, destination.
Sorry, I'm back. What did we discover about Chibruk Pibil? True to your prediction, the villagers were forbidden from educating us directly. However, many were still preparing it as one might a staple dish, and observation of their techniques yielded clues enough. A lady blending local herbs and spices was only too happy to describe the ones I didn't recognize, while neither confirming nor denying any relation to Chibruk Pibil. But one in particular she attributed to a common Shibral dishes. Achiote, she called it. I see. Then if Chibruk Pibil is indeed a dish as ubiquitous as Afinod claims, we have confirmed our first ingredient. Meanwhile, I did observe a cook burying bundles wrapped in the leaf of Najul, or banana, in certain localities. 'Twould seem the use of subterranean ovens is commonplace. I saw the same. I think we all know what's inside those bundles then, don't you?
You broke without a doubt. Whatever the fuck that is.
As would be expected of a dish called Chibruk Pibil, indeed.
I don't know the language, so...
So to summarize, this dish is one of Ibruk, flavored with a combination of spices that includes achiote and steamed underground within Najul, or banana leaves. Given our assumptions are correct, we must now learn where and how to procure our ingredients. As a staple cuisine, its ingredients would be close at hand, which is why Tancred and I scouted the surrounding forests while we were all exploring the village. Between the local vegetation and wild Ibruk, we should have everything we need in regard to meat and spices. Heh! Leave it to a master gleaner! With that, we should next divvy up our tasks. While some gather ingredients, others should make ready the kitchen.
I guess I'm gonna go probably fight the thing.
I can help prepare the kitchen. Permit me to assist as well. Our ovens will doubtless require firewood, and I have some experience in this gathering.
Wasn't that like a joke from previous?
I too should be glad to volunteer mine aid. Then the rest of us will gather ingredients. I can make quick work of the spices and herbs myself. I'm happy to lead someone to a suitable Ibruk if they will perform the requisite deed. Alice? As for the Nidrul leaves, I believe I'm capable of acquiring that much on my own. Be warned, you won't find Nidrul in these parts. They only grow in the Jatika heartland, the forest far below here. Such an excursion may be time-consuming. Perhaps we ought to try bartering first. This feat encourages our communication with the locals, after all. Damati, Bofa, if you would accompany me on my errand.
Okay, I'm surprised we're not fighting, because everybody's like, you're the most muscular, you go. No better way to whet my appetite.
Good, let's be about our task then. Lamati had no specific task assigned to her, so I had her accompany me. No more, no less.
Aw.
Come on, let's go and get those Najul leaves. The sooner we do, the sooner we can eat.
Also probably, no, I don't know. Yeah, maybe bartering is not the best for her, but like, you know, being personable is pretty good.
Spiced Ibruk wrapped in Najul leaves. That sounds like a winning combination to me.
Looks like a man intent on finding bananas.
Let's see if there are Najul leaves to be had in town. Perhaps the cook Urianje mentioned might be surprised to spare us a few.
I thought this would be a thing where like you were accompanying Koana. Usually when there's like two people that I have to follow around, it means like we be following. It sounds so serious when we're on the mainland.
The earth is indeed fashioned into an oven of sorts. Fascinating.
Oh, oops, I meant to talk to Wiklamat.
Oh, hello again. Did you need something?
You know, banana leaves. If you have some for the selling or the something.
Najul leaves, for purposes other than Shibruk Pibil naturally. Unfortunately, I've just used up my last. You'll have to travel to the lower forests for more. Gold Magic Grove is the first of the finest Najul leaves you'll find. Wild variants you sometimes see in city markets can't compare. I see. I'd hope to avoid such a lengthy venture, but if there's no other way to obtain our ingredient, then to the Jatikar and we should all go. Allow me to save you the trip.
Oh, really?
He's like, that's even too much for me. Traveling there requires you go through the Talenbeck Traverse, but it has caved in, due to the recent storm, I expect.
What? But that means we can't get our Najul leaves.
But we can, can't we? If there were no other way of procuring them, you would have suspended his feet, or else altered its objective. Perhaps. Anyway, I apologize for the interruption, but having overheard your conversation, I felt compelled to chime in.
That's very kind of you. Any last-minute advice you'd be willing to share?
Only to undertake the feat of repast with an empty stomach. You may find Shibruk Pibil to be a delicious but daunting dish to finish.
Heh, I can't wait. Still, if there are no leaves here and we can't travel for more, how are we supposed to gather all our ingredients?
These feats are meant to deepen our understanding of the peoples and cultures of Tuliolal. So perhaps there's something about Shibruk Pibil that we have yet to learn, something of significance other than its recipe or ingredients.
Oh, I see. Like who was the first to make it, its history, that sort of thing.
If it's Yaktel's history you're interested in, you should start with the Old War.
Between the Shibral and the Mamulja, right?
These forests have borne witness to centuries of warfare, the evidence of which remains a scar upon the earth. To know the end of that bloodshed is to know Shibruk Pibil.
Huh? What does Steam Brook have to do with bloodshed?
Precisely the question we must answer. Vexing though such a detour may seem, I can think of no other way to approach this feat. In that case, you may wish to visit the site of a settlement ruined by the war, the village of Ilionaso. It lies a short distance to the east. The village of Ilionaso. Understood. Thanks for your help. Come, let's go and see this place.
Alright, where are we going? All the way east. Where was the last ether thingy? Northeast. Yeah, okay, let's go up and around. Big kitty. $256 yams to the northeast. I thought it was less than that. I think it's... You know, maybe we can... Well, I don't know. Yeah, still. Hey, I thought I would have... If it's across the pond, I would have thought we would have sensed it from when we were at the airships thing. Yeah, there's a better way for me to be doing this. Biomes to the north. You know what? We're closer to the thing, so fuck that for now. Wait, where is... Are we not here? Are you gonna fight me or nah? Okay.
Everyone knows that there is a war between the Mamulja and Shibrar, but I may have forgotten some of the details.
The village of Ilonaso must be further east. Let us continue with haste. For all we know, our competitors may be on our heels.
Going. Okay, so at least there's another one close. Wait, hold on. Yep. So maybe it's like along the outside of the village somewhere. Yeah. There it is. Okay, so let's get a good look at this place. It looks kind of dilapidated. Very dilapidated, actually. It's like they tell us to come here and then they just steal our money.
This place feels forgotten by time.
So this is the village of Ilonyaso, or what's left of it.
It was a place of light and life. My great-grandfather called it home, in fact.
I'm surprised he's here. Is he following us, motherfucker? Like, not that I don't want him to be here, but my god, you'd be pop up everywhere.
Wokevu! I didn't know you were in Yaktel.
I was picking up lumber from Ikbrach when I heard the third promise was on her way to the site of deep historical significance. I immediately saw another opportunity to be of service, and so followed you here.
Can you tell us how to make the dish?
Wokevu is the shipwright who came to our aid in the feat of reeds.
A pleasure. You are a member of the Third Promise's retinue, I presume.
For the moment, I suppose I am. My name is Koana. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Oh, he's gonna do the thing.
Juana, now that's a good name. A familiar name. Where have I heard? Juana, as in the second promise of Turiolal. To think that I addressed the Dawn Servant's own son as some common retainer. Such disrespect cannot be excused. Please take up your gun and...
Oh, come on, not this again. I take no offense, so please do not dwell on it.
Alright, then I shan't dwell on it.
And right on cue. At least he's consistent?
I understand you wish to learn more about Shibruk Pibil, while I am forbidden by the Shibrashrash to divulge any information regarding its preparation. I would be happy to share what I know of Yaktel's history.
We'd appreciate that.
In the most basic sense, the conflict between the Shibaral and Mamulja was one of land. The Mamulja live in the lower forest, where the thick canopy obscures the sun and the soil is unforgiving to crops. This drove them to covet the upper forest, the home of the Shibaral, and they launched a determined campaign to seize it for themselves. Yet, advantage ever favors higher ground, and the Shibaral forces had the upper hand against the invaders, rebuffing them time and again. But as the state of the village should attest, the tide eventually turned. What brought it about? Something you know all too well. Blessed siblings. You must understand, the Mumulja were once a people much at war with themselves as they were with others. The Hubigo, Bunewa, and Dopro each sought to assert dominance over the others, even as they engaged the Hibran in battle. In an effort to strengthen their bonds and discourage infighting, Hubigo and Bunewa leaders arranged a marriage between their children. However, this political measure altered the course of history in ways no one could have ever imagined. It was long believed that the partners of different clans could not have children together. But then it happened. A child arrived who shared the blood of Hubigo and Bunewa both. A two-headed Mabulja.
I'm surprised that the Doppero are not involved.
Blessed with tremendous physical strength and magical prowess, he grew into a mighty warrior before eventually arising as the first autarch, ruler of all three clans.
Such qualities would dispose anyone to leadership, character notwithstanding.
Under the autarch's rule, the newly united Mamulja became a force to be feared, and the war soon came to a head. I think it's best you see the results firsthand. Let's visit another battlefield from that time, and I shall continue the tale.
Ooh, burn.
Such devastation. What happened here?
By the 12. You swear by the 12 even though you don't want to give me a guess.
This is where most battles were fought between the Shabral and Mamulja, the Shobrit Cinder Field.
A field of cinders, indeed. How fierce their clashes must have been.
The war over these lands began after the Yoqui's departure some 500 years ago. And for 4 centuries thereafter, the two enemies repaid violence with violence.
What
a
the fuck?
constant stream of minor skirmishes, punctuated by massive slaughter.
Until Father ended their endless conflict 80 years ago.
Accompanied by a retinue of only 6, the Dawn Servant opposed both armies and brought the fighting to a standstill.
Wait, where did he come from if not from Mamuk? Because you would think... I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
First they sealed Bali Armanda at full strength, and now this.
It was during this armistice that both sides gathered for negotiations at the Dawn Servant's behest.
Oh, who dat? Oh, he had. Ah, I see.
For too long, you have been bound by your ancestors' violent legacy.
Violent
It
legacy.
is past time you broke free of it.
I want to see like his party. Was it all the retainers in his party mostly, except for maybe like Kettenram?
We fight to protect what is rightfully ours. If not for their greed, we'd be living in peace.
Puff your tails and scurry off then. Cowards like you ill deserve the bounty of this forest. Even should one of you succeed in vanquishing the other, your triumph will last only until a new invader arrives. Tell me, do you know of the vast continent that lies far to the east, where numerous nations vie for dominance?
Yeah, the Garleans are a problem at this point.
Not. And why should you? Affairs beyond the salt we have no intention to cross are of no consequence to us.
Oh, is that Kettenram?
Not until those affairs come to Tural, like our honored visitor here.
Is Kettenram still here? Is that him that we saw? Like, how else would we? How else would we get like an echo? Like, we have to have a person that was there.
I've been to the ocean before, and it's nothing but water farther than the eye can see. What sort of vessel could possibly reach its end? That such technology exists is indisputable, as is foreign powers' awareness of Tural.
Yeah, I guess they don't have. I forget my own race right now. Any of those here?
If any such country were to develop a taste for Turali soil and bring to bear the might of innovations we can only imagine, what do you suppose happens then?
I'm like, oh, aliens bring us together.
Warlords of the East, but you know that if they came, they would not settle for a single forest. By joining hands, we might create a unified front, an alliance capable of repelling them or any other foe.
They're just scared of yours, yeah, like us.
Greater proof of these than my companions and I. Alone we are weak, but together we triumphed over Valigarmanda.
Yeah, I wonder if all of the people we've talked to so far have been these people. Like, we have 5 supposedly, right? Like 1, 2, 3, 4. What was the other one we got? The one from the Pelu Pelu. Oh, we got 2 from them, so that's why.
What? You defeated the Sky Ruin? I'd take you for a liar if the sting of our own defeat wasn't still fresh.
Their coordination was indeed impressive. How the Pelu Pelu stymied our efforts to cripple the Yokui's legs and defend our ballistas.
Is that
And
totally?
when we withdrew to strike again from a distance, the Hanu Hanu called the winds to make our arrows miss their marks. In seeking to exploit their weaknesses, we only subjected ourselves to their strengths.
Like, hey, what's up?
Those
That's me.
strengths are born of cooperation. The guiding principle of the nation we envision.
So the only people we're missing are Kettenram and her. Oh, is that what's his name's master? Oh, because I remember he was like, "Oh, your name is here."
Our feud has lasted for centuries. How do you expect us to join hands now?
Why does nobody know the names of the party? That's so weird. Like, you'd think that like the team that did it would all have a thing, or like the Dawn Servant would be like, "Oh, yo, those are my bros."
Ha ha! Give us an evening to convince you.
I'm pretty sure who we saw back there was Ket and Ram. Like, who the fuck was that? Ket and Ram lives. It's like we just march over there and like pull him out.
So began that legendary banquet. One would not expect sworn enemies to abruptly drink to each other's health, and indeed, a tense silence hung over the venue. But then, the Dawn servant called for the exchange of traditional cuisine. So it was that the Mamulja partook of spiced meat, and the Chebral steamed Najul.
Ah, I see. So it's both of their dishes together.
Before long, delight manifested upon the faces of those present, each side impressed by the other's dish. Seeing this, the Dawn servant laughed and declared once more. Their flavors, he said, would be even better combined, and he proceeded to help them prepare the new creation.
And that's what we're making.
That's Shibruk Pibil, I'd wager.
It is a marriage of Chebral and Mamulja cultures, and proof of their newfound cooperation. The Dawn servant had asked for a single evening, but the feasting is said to have lasted 3 days and 3 nights. So delicious was their repast.
I'm actually surprised that the Dawn servant doesn't have like any Mikote on his team, like, or Hetsaru or whatever. They're around, but yet not there.
In the end, a peace accord was reached, and the Dawn servant's words at that time still illuminate our way forward. Ignorance begets a strife.
Yeah.
Understanding begets fellowship.
Sorry. It's just to think that he ended an age-old conflict with food. It's all so absurd. It's somehow so very papa, I couldn't help but laugh.
Yeah, that is a bit twee.
Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
Now then, I trust you understand the significance of Shibruk Pibil and the history it has written.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing the story with us.
Okay, you've been distracted the whole time. What's up with that?
What's wrong?
We're being watched.
Someone was there, you say?
Perhaps our competition is cooking up some scheme or another.
Something bitter and half-baked, no doubt.
What if all 4 of us cooperate? What if that's the thing? Because this is cats versus lizards right now, which is what we want to not do.
I never imagined our father was instrumental to Shibruk Pibil's invention. I hope I have been of sufficient service to the third promise.
Papa really did live up to his words. He traveled the land and learned about our people's myriad cultures. And we're doing the same now.
Bananas still way have bananas.
Wukevu has given us valuable insight into the origins of Shibruk Pibil. However, we are no closer to procuring the necessary Najul leaves. Unless... Tell me, was that historic feast commemorated in some fashion? With a monument, for instance? Indeed it was. Allow me to show you.
I figured we would also probably be able to, well, yeah, I don't, oh no, maybe it was about that we were supposed to get it from, Mamuk, and then they were like, no, you can't, it's, oh wait, Where's there? To the south. Yeah, no, that's too far. This is like a very Nomura Kingdom Hearts ass.
It is only speculation, but I dare to hope.
What does Kona want with a monument?
Here it is. Offered up by the two factions, these weapons symbolize the vow that they would never again raise arms against each other. Since this feat demands a journey through history, I thought it only logical that a monument like this might steer us true, especially one at the heart of so significant a battlefield. Lamati, Bofa, would you help me search this area for clues? Tell me if anything catches your eye.
Sure thing.
Yeah, okay. What else am I doing?
Look here, this sword has recently been overturned.
Oh, did the fucking Mamulja leave the leaves for the Shibral, and the Shibral leave the meat for the... Oh, that would be so cool.
Ooh, someone buried a box!
Well, well, it would have been satisfied to find only a hint, but here they are, fresh Nedrul leaves. Hun Muruk's doing, I wager. There is a poetry in hiding them on this battlefield, given that it was central to the war they helped end.
Oh, he did. Okay, never mind.
So he planned this all from the start. Thank you again, Bukevu. We wouldn't have found these leaves without your help.
It was my honor to render assistance. And apologies to present company. Allow me to offer my encouragement as well, third promise. Ever since I witnessed your performance in the Feat of Reeds, I've been certain that you are the claimant most worthy of leading our nation. I'll devise solutions to the Hanohanu's alien crops, but you alone sought to know their culture and revive Ihihana, even if it seemed unrelated to your task. In my humble opinion, no one cares more for the people of Turiolal and what they hold dear.
Kwana.
Should you again require the historical musings of an old shipwright, I'm ever at your service. For now, I take my leave.
Bye.
I cannot argue with that.
Oh, Kwana.
We have what we need. Let us return to Rikbrash.
We kind of have to go a bit far, but that's fine. Wait, how far is it from here? No, that's too far. Let's just go back. Oh, you're fishing? This is the way to go. Not really. Ooh. Let's be... Bard. Oh, that's Monk. I don't know why I keep forgetting which is which.
The Shobrit Cinderfield. For many years, the savage war between the Shibral and the Mamulja raged back and forth across the scarred stretch of land. Siege armaments and defensive works yet litter the field decades after the conflict's end, and even the forest greenery seems hesitant to reclaim its ashen expanse.
Damn. Oh no, not the car. Whee! Wait, nope. Okay, at least we didn't take that much fall damage. So we're still okay. Wait, shit. There isn't any around here, is there? South. I mean, no, that's far past the barrier. Oh, we should probably be you. Yeah, I'm also really surprised that, like, their dad would have never had them have this dish, like, growing up. I feel like that would be important to their education and shit. I don't know. There's so many things that I'm kind of like, that's a little weird, but I guess for the point of, like, making a story, it's like, oh, I don't know anything.
You have to wonder whether Brookhaven was actually a historian and not a shipwright.
Probably both, to be honest. He's just a big old nerd.
I'm glad we were successful. The others should be back soon, I expect. I hope so. I'm famished.
It's like they've been killing our people one by one, but like, we don't let that happen anymore ever since it happened once.
How did everyone fare? We got the Najul leaves. Brookhaven came along and helped us find them. Brookhaven was here. I would have liked to say hello. Yes, he gave us an important history lesson.
And then tells the story, I guess. Yeah.
That Kulul Jaja brought an end to centuries of warfare, but surprises me little. But her chief said peace through cuisine is something else entirely. Leave it to my old man to find the oddest of solutions. But how about the rest of you? Is our kitchen ready? Everything should be in order. Oyanje and I made another tour of the village and borrowed the cooking utensils we need, with no mention of what we needed them for, of course. And I am pleased to report that we are stocked with the finest firewood this forest had on offer. Spoken like a true expert. Erinville and I found our Ibrook, so we should have our meat aplenty.
It was a spirited creature, so much that its hunter fell down Nesino trying to catch it. Cenote.
What part of never speak of this to anyone did you not understand?
Ha 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 ha.
I picked a good portion of local herbs, with particular attention to the seeds that yield achiote. I'm told our resident astrologian divined the appropriate measurements for the seasoning as well. Aye, through further inquiry I determine the ideal balance of spices. Then all that remains is to prepare the dish itself. I presume that at least one of us is versed in the culinary arts.
I mean, I am, actually.
I can hardly claim profound skill, but I've cooked for myself. You can leave the rest to me. And you, I hope. As I recall, you are an accomplished culinarian.
Yeah, okay.
Ooh, my mouth is watering already.
I wonder what she says if, like, you don't have... Maybe that probably just doesn't happen if you don't have culinarian.
Without further delay, then.
It's like they actually make me shift into culinarian. I feel like the other two fully just went home.
Oh, it smells so good.
Good, there is still time. I shall prepare our sample at once.
They just like bullied him into doing it or something.
At first I wasn't sure about being stuck with the one head. But better that than playing nanny to the mewling house cat.
Whatever, man.
Be quiet, Bako Jaja. No one cares what you think.
Rude, heh.
Act tough all you like. Victory will be ours.
It's ready.
Are they gonna just push her over? The fuckers?
Apologies for the wait. We submit to you our Shibruk Pibil.
It's like they're like, that's not what Shubrook Pibil is. What are you guys talking about?
This looks amazing.
The dish is prepared by using the culinary techniques of the Mamulja to cook the spiced meats favored by the Jabral. It is a symbol of peace between their two peoples after centuries of war.
Both the ingredients and your methods appear to have been correct. Now then.
He's like, bleh. Sucks.
Taste, texture, and aroma. You have recreated Shibruk Bibil admirably.
But no. It's like Surreal just like, I make this all the time!
One might well achieve similar results by following the recipe to the letter.
But there's no creativity in your dish.
Went a step further. You sought to learn the cultural significance of the dish, about Yoctel's history of violence, and your father's role in ending it.
So obviously you win. No duh.
Your willingness to take lessons from the past befits aspiring Dawn servants. And for that, I commend you. All that remains is to partake of your creation. True understanding is gained only through experience.
Now this is something I'm definitely good at.
Ahem. I believe we have yet to receive our assessment.
It's like, oh yes.
Ours is also a faithful example of Shibruk Pibil, as you will no doubt agree.
This is my mother's recipe. I'm very proud of it.
I see.
The advanced techniques.
While your effort looks the part, unlike the second and third promises dish, it lacks its defining aroma.
What? That's a family recipe.
The meat was marinated in spice before being steamed in an earthen oven. This is Shibruk Pibil.
Oh? And what about the Jatika banana leaf?
It's because of you that we couldn't get any damn leaves! You can't fault us!
But the second and third promises had no such difficulty, did they? That which they needed, they acquired simply by showing interest in our history and heritage.
Ugh, it's just some crusty old leaf. What difference could it make?
Go taste it.
Your dish lacks an essential ingredient. As you have failed to demonstrate an adequate understanding of Shibruk Pibil, I must deem your performance unsatisfactory. Your team will not receive keystones.
This was stupid anyway.
Game sucks. He starts throwing a tantrum. Oh, the echo or something?
His ambition only grows more intense. That someone could harbor such dark thoughts towards family.
We have to talk about Kevin.
What do I care for this sham of a feat? I can always take what I need later.
Anyway, we have good food, so whatever.
It's delicious! The brook is so tender it melts in your mouth, and the way the Najuli rounds out these spices is sublime. This is the taste of harmony. Someone who only knows brute force and deception could never appreciate it.
choke on your harmony.
It's so...
Finish your meal. That too is part of the feat.
It's kind of really shameful that, like, they're from the Mamulja, which are part of this, so they're, like, completely shunning part of their own people. That is so strange.
Don't have to tell me twice.
She just eats all of it herself. Like, we go to Mamuk and they're just like, that story's not the whole thing.
You've got real culinary talent. If you ever tire of adventuring, you can always be my personal chef.
It was palatable enough, I suppose.
Fucking hater. What's your problem?
To you, who have successfully performed the feat of repast, I present these keystones.
I wonder if the last thing has only one keystone that you can get.
Only one feat left.
Well, I should get going then.
It's been a slice.
I'm glad that I wasn't paired with one of the others.
Yeah, no shit.
We can do better than that, surely.
The 6th keystone is ours. Thanks for all your help, everyone. I forgot something important.
What?
Was there any Shiprook people left? I could really use another helping.
Yeah, we should give it to Wuklipo. I hope that's what she's trying to do. Where? There. Well, final feat remains. After this one, I hardly know what to expect. I'm relieved that our dish was well received. We need to start considering how to reclaim that keystone from Bakul Jaja. Depriving the first promise of a keystone is a crucial victory indeed. That was so good! I'm already looking forward to having Shibuk Pibil again. Here, Bofa, Cryo made more using leftover ingredients. You'll love it! I'm thinking to buy more over the road myself. Now that the feat of repast is over, the villagers should be free to offer it to us, right? Oh, okay. Oh, it's for the fucking, the house. Okay, cool. Tacos. New wares now available. Oh, okay. Looks like you can actually buy shit now. Feet of the Brotherhood, here we come! New feet of weights, how do you go? Okay. Seeing as now we face the penultimate objective of the rite, I would be wise to travel to Mamuk and undertake the feat of the Brotherhood without delay. Wise, yes, but impossible. The Tienbeck Traverse, which connects the upper forest to the Jatika heartland, is still impassable. Is there no other route? I'm afraid not. Work to clear the pathway is underway, though, so I'm hopeful we can resume our journey soon. We can go look at the Yokui thing. Then let us each use this time as we see fit. I, for one, would like to explore the village's surrounds, if Erendil would oblige me with a tour. Very well, I have no other engagements. Then I will come with you, if only to prove that I am capable of keeping my footing.
Though I shouldn't rejoice in our delay, it does afford me an opportunity to look into my grandfather's purported visit to Yaktel. Oh, yeah, we didn't see Galuf, even though Galuf was probably part of the party. Oh, that's right. Mablu did say something about a foreign mage coming through here decades back, didn't she? I'll come with you. Want to join us, Bofa? Fuck yeah. I want to see the plot. Let us reconvene here after our respective diversions. As I recall, the merchant met my grandfather at a market in Yaktel some 20 years ago. Any who might reliably remembered him might therefore be at least middle-aged. Let's make inquiries where we can. Yeah, is Galuf a Lala or is he something else? I don't know if Kral is also adopted. We got regular side quests, which I'm not going to pick up currently. Bolis. Grizzled villager. I hope someone in Igbrash knows something. This fellow looks promising. Definitely older than I am.
A foreign mage 20 years ago. Yes, I remember him. It's not often we get visitors from across this world, let alone those traveling with infants. A baby girl, as I recall.
Baby girl.
I only saw him passing, mind. If anyone were to know more, I wager it would be Hunmuruk. He was already Hibrashras, and then Hibrashras. I don't know.
A baby girl? Could have been?
Your mom?
Thank you, sir. That information is very helpful.
Unless it was you. I don't know how old Kyle is.
That's maybe the very lead I was hoping for. So Hunmuruk has been Shibrakrash for over 20 years. That's before I was even born.
Hello again. Do you require assistance?
A foreign mage passed through Hibrash roughly 20 years ago, possibly carrying a young child. Do you remember him?
Why do you ask me this? Who is this man, do you?
He may have been my grandfather, and I wish to know what brought him here.
Your grandfather?
Not by blood, but his family nonetheless.
Okay, so she was adopted, maybe.
A foreign mage did indeed visit Igrash, Master Galuf.
Oh yeah, that's him. She's just like, yeah.
So as far as his identity is concerned, I trust you are satisfied. More than that, however, I cannot say.
Why not? Why not?
I simply cannot. I beg your forgiveness and understanding.
Very well, I will not press. Thank you for confirming his presence here. The rest I will discover myself. Out of more general curiosity, I have another question. They say that your Kui once dwelled in these forests. Where was that exactly?
General curiosity indeed. But yes, before they withdrew to Ukrupacha some 5 centuries ago, the Okui claimed Yakyal as their own. Many of their architectural remains can be found in the lower forests, the Jatika heartland.
Then that's where they must have had their visions. Thank you. That answers much and more.
I understand what it means to long for one's family. So believe me when I say that, though my position forbids me from aiding you further, I wish you nothing but success. By helping the third promise find the Golden City, you will surely find the answers to your questions. Speaking of which, I have a query of my own for you, Bofa.
Me?
May I request a moment of your company?
I think it is fun how the Hrothgar have the sort of coral whiskers.
Go on, we'll wait for you.
I should probably wrap up soon.
Thank you for obliging me. First, let us head to the cenote behind this village. Pushes me in.
This is Sparta. Wait, how do I get there? Fall damage. Oh. Broke my own fall. Look at that. Hunmuruk.
It was my intention to see you off without saying anything, but Mistress Kryle's plea has softened my resolve.
Hmm?
As the leader of our community, I am gladdened to see that the Third Promise has surrounded herself with such compassionate and trustworthy companions. Would you tell me of her journey thus far?
Oh! Fuck yeah. We should have, like, tea or some shit. Like, jeez.
Is that so? It seems the rite has been a source of great learning and growth for Wuklamat.
Is she a relative of yours? Are you her dad?
It does me well to hear that.
Are you her dad?
My daughter would be about her age. Girls are rarely born among the Shibral. So when she arrived, the village was elated. Such joy I felt when I first held her, and pain when I found her at the bottom of a cenote.
Oh shit, never mind.
3 years old. An accident, it was said, but I knew better. She had been pushed.
Fuck.
Though we never caught them, a suspicious figure was seen fleeing towards the Jektika heartland, towards Mamuk. Once bitter enemies, the Mamulja and the Shibra had learned to live in peace. But who could doubt the intent of such a reprehensible act? By targeting the child who would one day lead her people, the criminals thought to undermine the future of the Shibral. I was determined to not let them succeed, and so I let the memory of my daughter die in that cenote, and gave her into the care of the one person I knew who could protect her.
Huh? Oh! Dawn Servant Gulu Jaja. So she didn't! Oh.
Though she was born to lead the Shibrar, fate had a greater plan for Wuklamat.
You are her dad! Okay.
Only the Dawn Servant and I know the truth, but I must now take you into my confidence for one reason. If the villain who attempted to murder my daughter was indeed of Mamuk, then rancor towards the Shibrar still burns. I was caught off guard once. I will not suffer the same tragedy again. And so I ask you, not as the Dawn Servant's director, but as a father, to watch over the Third Promise. Defend her from the enemies which may be lurking in shadow. Will you do this for me?
Oh, yeah, that's my job and shit.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
God damn. She get two dad! She get two dad. Look at that.
Will you hear my question and answer me plainly? Address me not as the ruler of Tuliolal, but a concerned father.
What? Why are you looking at me?
Suffice it to say, this conversation must remain between us. Pray, breathe not a word of this to anyone.
I mean, until after the thing, you know. Oh shit! Well, what are you gonna do about it? She's strong.
Recalling the past has rendered me emotional. I require a moment to compose myself, but please do not keep the Third Promise waiting.
Yeah, well. I can't believe, like, such haters, man. Haters. Haters abound. Haters see a touching tale and be like, this is something I can exploit. Oh shit. Okay, we're not doing this today. I guess this will have to wait.
Finished speaking with Humnuruk, have you?
Yeah, we're gonna have to wait, because whatever that is gonna take a minute, and I gotta go to bed. But yeah, thank you
for keeping me company, whoever. I can't believe I'm gonna have to wait a week to play this, but I guess I'm gonna be doing shit. So it's fine. But yeah, maybe we'll play it when I come back on Thursday. I don't know. Maybe we will have 2 streams next week. We definitely won't have a stream on Friday. We can't. There's no way. There's no way. So that's not happening. But we'll see about extra stream on Thursday and definite stream on Friday, and then back to normal after that. But man, this was, I kind of knew I should have ended it earlier. I was like, well, normally I just get the next question and that's it. But now I'm all curious, and we can't do it. I can't. It's too late. It's fine. But regardless, enjoy your week. Stay cool, stay frosty. And I'll see ya, and no longer next time, but next time.